Got it.
We got it.
Get it. Got it.
Got it
Get it.
good.
Got it. Yeah.
Alright, so there we go. Guys, I apologize. It was
Thank you.
working perfectly with the Skype thing, but now we have to do screen raging because reasons. So, let's try this again. It's Bionic Commando time. Or as it was known in Japan, Operation Resurrection Hitler. We'll find that out in a second. This is actually my brother's game. He got it at Funko Land many years ago, and whoops, there we go. No glare.
Wait, hold on. Did you say Funko Land?
I said Funko Land. Yeah, that's how long ago this was. He found it there, complete in box. And even though he's moved on to college and everything, he said he gave it to me. I'm really holding it on to it for him because, well, gosh darn it, it's his game, and I don't think it's fair that he should have to just give it up just because he went off to school. So as you see, we got new production elements. You can go ahead and see Lady over here now, and down below you got the chat going, so that way everybody can see it in perspective. And on that note, let's go kill some Nazis.
Pointy. That point.
Yeah, Bionic Commando was killing Nazis before it was cool. Because they call them the bads in this, but they're really the Nazis in the Japanese Famicom version.
The bads?
Yeah, the bads with the 2 Ds.
That sounds like when I say the sads.
PC user, the idea actually came from when Jared was doing Pro Show Live. I was like, how does he get the chat to appear on the screen? That's so cool. You know, and then it just hit me when we were doing the Killing Floor stream a couple days last week, that I was like, wait a minute, screen region, but you can stretch and drag a screen region. And that's ultimately what I ended up doing. So it worked out pretty well.
The rest is history.
Pretty much. Yeah, so let's have some fun right here. Captain!
Is it bad if I've never played Bionic Commando?
It's okay, because you're going to get a crash course in alternate future history.
Yeah!
Now, let's see here. Now how, before we get going, how does Lady sound? All right? How does our little Mararchon sound here?
What?
No, like your audio, just to make sure that people can hear you all right. It's fine? Okay, cool. Yeah, the remake on Xbox Live Arcade is fantastic. Maybe we'll get to that because some of you saw. See, this guy's supposed to be General Patton. I always thought that was funny. Yeah, the remake on Xbox Live Arcade is great. Maybe we'll get to do that. As you guys saw, I was tweaking with the Elgato. It's kind of working. The Game Boy
of L's.
Yeah.
Elgato.
That means the cat.
I know.
Spanish.
I was just about to say that. That means the cat in Spanish.
The Game Boy Color version is great.
Cat.
Yeah. Alright, we rely on you. Epic music.
No pressure or anything.
Yeah, really. Bionic soldiers, the neglected part of World War II. Oh, you. So you go ahead and you move around on the map, and you have your helicopter, and you want to avoid the trucks. Now, if you run into the trucks, they have anti-aircraft guns, so you got to go ahead and land on the ground and take them out. So you can either descend or move again. Well, we're gonna descend like
Is this just like a weird board game?
No, it's a platformer where you can't jump.
Wait, you can't jump?
Yep, you get your bionic arm, and you die in one hit. Whoops.
Oh my god, what kind of game is this? This is almost as bad as Metroid!
What? This is not bad like Metroid. What are you talking about? Raw. I always gotta...
Iron Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's always seems to happen to me that I always need to die once before I figure out what the physics were like. So you can go and communicate, or you can go to wiretapping. But we're gonna communicate first, because we want to find out what's going on. Oh, this is MA1, we've been waiting for you. This is information that you can figure out just by playing the game. Some V8 for the soldiers. Room. Your success depends on stay. In touch. What? This is the worst radio broadcast ever. We'll contact you later. Oh yeah? How soon's later? Now, depending on what type of radio you use when you go into these radio rooms, you can get caught.
Oh boy.
And then they'll the guys in the maroonish purple thing will come down and try to kill you. Commander, beware of the elevator. Now we have you. Now, a lot of people are trying to figure out what that really meant. That little scene right there is, I think it was when they were capturing someone from the Allies, but we don't know.
Yeah.
Now, as you go through there, you got these guys that drop little green bullets and everything. It lets you regain your health, but it doubles each time. So it's 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, so forth and so on. I typically like to get at least 3 notches of health before I actually go fight the main boss.
That makes sense.
Yeah, just so I can, be able to take it.
Don't die!
Nah.
No!
Yeah, now you can get some really harrowing escapes and everything here.
Did I show you teens react to Slender?
Yes, it's like, I don't want to play this game. I heard it's scary, and I'm like,
I'm pretty much the equivalent of Leah when I play.
She's
Slender.
Yeah, she's something else.
Like, no! Good times.
And for those of you who do not know, this is actually a pseudo-sequel, but also kind of like an original game. It's actually based off an arcade game of the same name.
Excuse me. I yawned. I made a yawn.
Oh, the yawns.
That yawn.
So what we got going on in the chat?
Dumpster, really? It's not scary? I'm just a person that's very scared easily by jump scares. So...
What, Slender Machine?
Hey, Tom and Lady, if you had to get one person to make an awesome arm out of, who would it be?
Oh, see, okay, here's the thing. They finally made a direct sequel to this in 2009, and one of the dumbest plot points was in the remake of this on Xbox Live Arcade, they bring up this whole thing about how Spencer's wife just kind of gets up and disappears and goes missing. We're like, oh, we'll probably go find his wife by the end of the game, New plot point. Well, turns out that
God.
And they never really explained it either, that somehow his wife was necessary to make sure that the arm was functional, so they,
Wait, what?
put her essence into the arm, so she's always with. It's really dumb, and it's
So put it this way, it's like a cheesy plot point that's saying that they'll always be together. It'll be like, she's part of your arm, so you guys will always be together.
Yeah, it's really, really stupid. I'm sure, somewhere it's like, this is supposed to be deep and meaningful, and it just came off as a gigantic, what the actual fuck is this?
Exactly.
I'm Philly, and what is this? I'm 12, and what is this? Don't forget to take a flare! So...
Am I the only person that didn't find The Exorcist scary?
I think that's a generational thing.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people that were my age that are still utterly creeped out by it, but I know a bunch of other people that actually don't think about it at all, and they're a good bit younger than me, and I'm thinking it's because that religion isn't what it used to be in terms of, popularity and following. Because, that was made back in the 70s, back, when people were still trying to cling to, family values based on religion from, it was still, the 1950s or something like that. So, it's, from a cinematography standpoint, the movie is still amazing, but, I know a lot of people that are like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, okay.
I just had a great idea.
What's that?
Slender the movie.
I don't know how that would work. Would it be every other, the old school horror slasher movies, or would it be something like...
No. You have to take the key plot point of the pages and incorporate it into a plot. And what you do is that maybe the pages have meaning to them. And you have to take the pages and have them be a really key point in the story, and have this one guy who really wants the pages, maybe he wants to make a coloring book for his kid, you never know. Just go out and find the pages, and this guy named Slenderman is just like, well, I don't want you to find the pages. And he goes out after him, and it becomes one really creepy movie.
coloring book. Now it sounds kind of like
a... just find all 8 pages, and then Slenderman comes after him.
Maybe, possibly. Oh, speaking of Slender, did anybody watch the new show by the guys from Safety First? Their show Enemy Crab. They had a great Slender homage to it at the very end of their premiere episode.
I don't know if any of you watch Gravity Falls.
Great show.
It's become like a whole fan base on the internet now. It just came out like a month ago, but they made a Slender reference in that show.
Kane's like, stop with the Slender talk. So you think you can destroy the main system? You have no.
You have
chance.
No.
Oh god damn it! I got hit.
All your base are belong to us.
See, and I just killed their leader like it was ain't no thing. Raw swing.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Yes.
So you're saying that you die in one hit?
Yeah, unless if you collect those bullets to, like, build up a life bar.
Like that?
Yeah. And then, like, you go ahead and you attack a computer core and you blow it up because, you know, that's what the Federation does to the bads.
Oh, for any of you in the chat that you are in my XCOM army, I had to restart the campaign 3 times. And all of you guys are still in it, but you're all alive currently.
You're all clones.
Except for, wait. Woody Man's dead. Because Woody Man and my character are dead so far. Because I died, Kaden panicked and shot Woody Man. Woody Man's dead,
right. You
and then
told me
PC
about
User
that.
panicked, and I just told Kaden and PC to get out of there. So, the whole thing turned into a nightmare.
What a nightmare! Alright.
Tom, PC User says, Tom, I'm still waiting for Hitler's head to explode.
Oh, well, we'll get to that, PC User. We can get to that in one night. It's the whole reason why I want to do this, because I don't want to get a game started and not be able to finish it when Lady's unavailable. So, you know, kind of like with Battle Kid with Shelby and Mario RPG with Kaden, I want to continue to play with one person. So right now we're in a neutral zone, enforced by what appears to be the Red Cross, and if you fire a single shot, they will attack the crap out of you.
Dumpster Monkey, I haven't started to stream it yet, but I plan to, and I'm waiting until Kanan moves, so that I could ask her to code-com with me.
If she is unavailable, I have a pretty long and extensive history with XCOM. Kind of like Jared, I was playing that on DOS, back when I was Lady's age. That's how long ago that was.
Get off my lawn, you young ones!
Yeah, pretty much. Get off my lawn. Okay, so here's a flare. And you're gonna take that flare and you're gonna shoot it from a flare gun so you can see in the dark. Totally novel concept. Whee!
Jury, I had to lower the difficulty onto easy. That's how much I'm awful at that game.
I looked at the achievements for it. They're really hard. There's actually an achievement for clearing the game in Iron Man mode in either classic or super difficult or whatever it is.
Exactly!
So
I'm like, how am I going to do this?
Oh, and of course, my greatest fear was realize there is an achievement for actually getting through the entire game with one of your original recruits from the very beginning of the game. Good luck with that.
I got to the end with Kanan still alive, because Kanan was part of my original group, and then I died.
That's good.
Everyone died. Seriously, I went into one mission, and I knew I was near the end, and I went to one mission where I had to do, what's that one? You have to rescue civilians. I hate
Shoot that
missions.
flare. Oh, well, those are the ones you keep, like, your support and funding for XCOM going. Those are the biggest ones.
Yeah. And then...
Shoot 'em in the knees.
Because what happened was... Because the thing with Kanan was that I've had her since the very beginning, but she had no kills yet. Because she turned into an assault trooper, so she had a shotgun, which didn't help. And... what happened, long story short, was that her and this other soldier I had in the game, they just kept double teaming everything, and I had Jury as my sniper backup,
Mm-hmm.
and I ended up misclicking. Putting Jury on the roof in front of those stupid alien things that turn your characters into zombies.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what they're called. But I ended up misclicking and putting her in front of that. And now I'm like, great. So if I send
Chrysalids,
my
yes. Thank you, Jerry.
yeah, if I send my other assault trooper up there, Kanan's gonna die. But if I don't send my other assault trooper up there, Jury's gonna die. What do I do? So
Run away!
I prayed, and I sent my other assault trooper up there, but I didn't realize that I made him dash, so it took up both of his turns, and Jury and Kanan both died in the same turn.
That's sad, right?
Yeah. I was just standing there, I'm like, I quit. I quit, I'm too sad to play anymore.
Quit all the things. Okay, folks, remember this. This is important information. The radio I'm on right now, I'm using areas 1, 4, and 5. They had to hide the other ones. Because they're all like, we're going to make you work for us. Because you're in the government. Bitch, please. I'm your savior.
You have fun with E-Throws, Lee. You have fun with Heavy Floaters. I was already at that point.
Heavy Floaters? Is that when On Flow comes at the end of the month? Oh, wait a minute. No, that's Heavy Flow. I'm sorry. Or is it that bad game with QuickTime events? Oh, no, that's Heavy Rain. My bad. Did I say that out loud?
Yes.
I don't regret it.
It's okay. Watching everyone play Heavy Rain now, it's just, I thought that was a really good game at first, and now it's just like, oh, wait a minute.
Well,
no,
if you have an appreciation for story, the plot holes will drive you freaking crazy.
Oh, that's a thing with me. If I fall in love with the game if it has a good story.
Yeah, no, the whole thing with Scott Shelby not being able to die is a dead giveaway. About him being so central to the story that it's necessary.
Be.
And yeah, you don't understand. Yeah. Now that's the thing, because like if the game was supposed to have all that really deep story and crap, you think that David Cage would have allowed to have the villain die prematurely. So that way it would have left it like really ambiguous, you know, who was the origami killer, you know? But no, that didn't happen. It's really disappointing.
I know, right? Chucks, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but Chucks was like, well, I was looking forward to playing Heavy Rain at one time, and then I saw Jared's playthrough, and then I heard great thoughts, Tom, and now I'm forever sad. That's exactly my thoughts, because I was saying, when I get a PS3, one of the first games I'm going to buy is Heavy Rain. And then I watched Jared's playthrough, I'm like, yeah, I don't want this game anymore.
The correct answer is Metal Gear Solid 4.
I know. Dude, I don't know if any of you watch Fiery Joker on YouTube, but
I don't know that one.
He does these top 10 lists, and they actually have a lot of views. And almost in all of his lists, for whatever topic they're on, Metal Gear Solid.
Meet your doom.
It's like the top 5 in every list for whatever reason, and I find that amazing.
Because Metal Gear's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sakes, I'm screwed. Ah, I can't jump! Oh.
I mean, the first time I came across him was
Nazi Mario. Oh, game over already? Jesus.
Oh.
I'm normally better than that, but then I died from 2 spike things. That happens. Oh crap, we really gotta start over. Whoops. No continues. Let's do this again.
Wait.
Serious! Come on.
Speaking of which, you know how they have the slave Siri in Fallout New Vegas? I use it as a hipster thing now, so I'm just like, I talked to Siri before it was cool.
Yeah, that was pretty funny when I went to the Legion camp with Boone to try to get his history points to unlock. I was like, wait a minute, are you serious that there's a... You know what? I'm not... Whoops.
Whoopsies.
Urgh.
No continues? Well, there go our chances to go see Exploding Hitler.
No, you will see. Now, the thing is, the only way to get continues is... Remember those little trucks that are driving around on the map? The only way to get continues is to actually run into those guys and actually, like, wipe the map out. If you do that, you get these little iron eagles, And those are your continue points. I forgot you don't start the game with any continues in this one. The Game Boy version of this, actually, you start out with continues. But you also have a password system, which is very convenient. Because that is not a short game in comparison to this one. So
Jury, I have not gotten around to dyeing my hair yet. Because I didn't buy the dye. My mom came home one day and she was like, Jordan, look at this cool blue hair dye guy. I'm like, Mom, that's the wrong shade of blue.
What? Mom, what are you doing?
Mom, stop! Because, like, the blue that most people get is, like, that electric, like, in your Unistream logo, that electric blue color. I don't want that. I want, like, royal blue, like the color of your shirt right now. I want that type of blue.
Yes, my Brental Floss t-shirt. Then you can get it www.brentalfloss.com.
I saw his, song for Slender.
Oh, the Slender Man?
That was so funny.
Yeah, I really do think that him singing the Candyman version as in the style of Sammy Davis Jr. really gave that song a lot of oomph.
Oomph.
Yeah. You know, it's just as well that I go ahead and start over from the beginning. What?
I was talking to Chucks. Sorry.
Okay. No, it's just as well that I start over, guys, because that's normally what I do. I actually go over and clear out that place all the way over to get more bullets. Because when you clear the map, you actually get a 10 bullet bonus. So that way you actually can, you know, sometimes you can actually level up in between levels because of the amount of bullets you're finding. So.
Yeah. Kane, we will never stop talking about Slender. And
Who?
Christmas, you will, if, I think Tom knows what I'm talking about, but, like, about, 5 months ago or so, I had my role-playing character as my picture on Twitter, and the color of her hair is blue.
Oh, yeah.
Like that, you know what I'm talking about,
that
oil,
one.
white, blue color, that's what I want my hair to be.
That's what I know you as best. And then, the whole thing,
That's actually not an accurate picture. My friend drew that for me. Her hair is her hair, the face is accurate, her hair is different.
Face!
But yes, that's technically Lady Mirar blue color.
Todd Ingram proof. Can't punch the highlights out of that hair. And swing! Whoops.
Jury, I already saw what my XCOM character looks like, and her skin is too tan. I'm pale. I'm very pale.
I think it's the lighting that makes you look like you're more toned than that.
Oh yeah, the lighting here just kills everything.
Yeah, because, you know, the lighting in here isn't doing me any favors either. Although it does make me look as
a ghost.
Well, I'm white, but I'm not that white. Although I will say my farmer's tan will provide light in caves.
I have the worst tan possible.
How's that possible?
I surf during the summer.
This I did not know. This is news to Tom.
Well, mostly boogie boarding, so I like that better, but I surf occasionally.
Yeah,
and I wear the rash guard, which is literally a t-shirt and, shorts. But they're skin tight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It gives me the worst tan ever.
Better that than getting a sunburn.
Yeah, but to this day, I have these 2 tan lines in the middle of my thighs, and they won't come.
Really?
What?
No, I didn't know that you could have a tan line last that long.
I know! I didn't know either, and it's freaking me out! Because it shows up when I play soccer, because, my shorts cut off right there.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see it a little bit. Everyone's like, Jordan, look at your tan. I'm like, shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Crap. Damn it. No. Can I? Oh, it's already gone.
Tom, I must say, in XCOM, you're pretty reliable until you die. Seriously, you and Kanan were the 2 best snipers I ever had, and then you died.
Ironically, I'm terrible at sniping in first-person shooters.
Huh?
Ironically, I'm terrible at sniping in first and third-person shooters.
Sniping is my thing. in first-person shooters.
I'm usually
really
better at medium to close range stuff, which is why I always prefer silenced weapons whenever they're available.
We know that from Call of Duty.
Yep.
Well, I know that anyway.
Speaking of which, we need to go back and finish that.
I know! Wait, I still have those 2 achievements just sitting there.
Yeah, we need to fix that at some point.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, when I first got to hear Tom's voice, we were playing Spec Ops, Modern Warfare 2 over Xbox Live.
I still have that video of us over at the Burger Time place.
Burger Town.
Burger Town? Yeah, that was with the helicopter and the tank, and that was just amazing.
That was so tedious.
Yeah. Because we kept getting interrupted, like the audio on my end, my voice is not heard, but quite frankly, all you really need to hear is her because it's hilarious.
Yeah, like just me raging at any game is hilarious. I mean, I wish I still had it. I went over my friend's house last week.
It was very Ermagerd.
I went over my friend's house last week for his birthday, and he forced me to play Slender.
Mm-hmm.
And he
put a gun to your head. Said you're gonna play Slender.
And me raging at that game is enough to make anyone laugh.
You know what I just saw the other day was 2 best friends play Slender.
Oh God!
And I'm like, how is this not 2 best sisters yet?
Huh?
I was watching it. I was thinking like, how is this not a 2 best sisters play yet?
Oh God! If I had a sister, that would totally work.
No. I mean, like the have you seen the series on YouTube, 2 Best Sisters Play?
No.
Okay.
I can't.
Basically, it's 2 best friends play, but it's Celestia and Luna.
Oh my God!
But they intentionally keep it cheesy by actually keeping the same voices, but you kind of get past that really quick.
Oh my God!
I'll have to show you after the show's done because it is hysterical when they're playing Resident Evil 4 and then they go and they play Deadly Premonition.
Oh God.
Because the one friend's like, Resident Evil 4 is like the best game ever, and the other friend's like, it's dumb. And then they go play Deadly Premonition. It's like, this game's the best game ever, and the other friend's like, it's dumb. It's like, this is a complete rip-off of Resident Evil 4, but the controls are horrible. It's like, see, but it's classic. And they get to this part where like this beautifully animated lake shows up. It's like, see, this is where all the money was going. This is where the budget was really at.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Because Shelby tweeted it and I watched it.
Yeah, it's great. I just like that whistle music that plays.
No.
Yeah, it's just Bionic Slender.
Oh God. I can't whistle. Am I the only person that can't whistle?
My brother can't whistle and he can't snap his fingers either.
I
drives him crazy.
I can say the alphabet backwards.
I can't do that. And if I ever got pulled over at a sobriety checkpoint, I'd be screwed. It's like, officer, I can't even do that when I'm sober, and I am sober. Like, what? ZYX, and that's about it.
ZYXWVUTSRQPONMLKJIHGFEDCBA. What?
What is this madness?
Mind blown?
Mind blown.
I don't even know. I used to be able to like count to 10 in Chinese too, but I feel like I haven't done it in so long that I forgot how to.
I can still count to 20 in French, but the thing that drives me crazy about French is you get to the point and it's like 40 plus 20 is the literal translation.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like it's 60 is you say 40 and 20 is the literal, and it's like, why is that? And then I remember the old saying that I learned when I was in France in 2004. Why make it simple when you can make it complicated? It's true. Look at their art, their architecture, their war planning. Now we got Nazi Mario here.
Kane, yes I did. I taught myself how to say the alphabet backwards. Well, actually, my godmother,
Your fairy godmother?
She wanted to teach me it, and I was like 4 years old, and she was like, okay, we'll start out with 2 letters per day. So like the first day we'll practice like ZY, then I can't say it's slow. I have to do it fast. But
yeah, it's like when I'm trying to do my locker combination. I can't do it slow. I have to do like 4, 5, 6.
Same here. Like it has to be.
Oh, I'm screwed.
It has to be like when I put in my pin, because we all our lunch system is like computerized, so you have to put in your pin, and you almost have like a checking account.
Neat.
And then, yeah, so I have to put in my pin, and I can't remember the pin by heart. It's just muscle memory now. Like my fingers do it on my own.
Yeah, I actually forgot my pin number for my checking account one time because of that.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was kind of awkward.
Yeah, because at the beginning of the year, they make you like fill out this form just to verify that your information's correct. I'm looking at like, what's my lunch pin?
What's my number again?
Yeah.
What? I know up to 3 in German because of Hugo and Third Strike. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Hugo's funny. We're going to Area 15.
Not what I meant.
Oh, jury. And see, the thing is, now in the archive, people will be able to see the chat, so that'll just make it really funny the second time around.
But still, not what I meant.
True that.
I can count to purple backwards.
What the hell? Out of the way! Here comes the Imperial Leader Force of the Make Way for Mr. Kiltz! Here's the General. He looks like Erwin Rommel. Ah, it's the done. I'll teach him not to mess around with us. And see, here's the funny thing. You could end the game here if the neutral zone didn't happen. Ah, see, they disappear. Whoops. That was a bad idea. Now I gotta kill the Red Cross.
Oh boy.
This has no impact on the game whatsoever. I just thought I would point that out. Which I always thought was funny. Gotta swing her. And then, oh.
I saw this thing on Dashy's Tumblr the other day that says, instead of making swear words out of things in sex, you should make them out of bad music artists.
That's hilarious.
And then you see this gif of a guy, like, bonking into a chair, and he's like, God, Nickelback! And then you see him, like, leaning down on the floor, he's like, that hurt as bad as a Katy Perry single! I'm just like, that's my thing now. Whenever like I stub my toe, I'm just gonna be like, that hurt as bad as a Katy Perry single.
You should say freaking Rebecca Black or something like that.
God, Rebecca Black!
That hurt like a Katy Perry album. Yeah, no, I got the wide gun. It's like a triple shot.
They should put an
Did the Bionic Commando learn the shocker?
Huh?
No, it's like I have a 3-way gun, and it's just like this, and I'm looking at it, it's like, the Bionic Commando learned the shocker? Alright, guys. Anti-aircraft gun! We gotta go on the level and take him out so we can get back in the air in our helicopter! Kill this guy right here. See that little thing? That's our continue. So we want those. It actually gets to a point in the game where it actually, you want to get, like, run into the AA gun, so that way you can actually get continues.
Yeah.
In the Xbox Live Arcade version, they actually do have an AA gun at the end of the map, and you have to take it out. They mentioned that in the manual for this, but they don't actually show it in game. I don't know if it was a resource limitation or not. Because it wasn't in the arcade game. The arcade game was nothing like this. It was a...
Phantomac Death, I'm pretty sure we all know how to count Spanish. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, I'm not doing this.
I knew how to count to 4 because of the offspring. B communicator, yeah!
Oh my god, Curry. Wait, I died? No! Wait, Tom, I think I told you about this, but every time, it's really weird, because every time, myself...
You nerd! Go ahead.
myself and Kanan are my 2 highest ranking soldiers in XCOM.
Mhm.
And every time something happens to either of us, the other one panics, and it's freaking me out.
It's an emotional bond.
I'm highly convinced that they're best buddies in my XCOM game.
Aww.
Seriously, like, just what happened the other day, my character got critically wounded, and Kanan starts panicking, shoots Woody Man. And then before that,
Really?
Kanan got shot, and my character starts panicking. And there was another time where, my character was gonna die anyway, so I put, Kanan was here, and I couldn't move her, so there was an exploding car right in front of her, so I put my character in between, and the car blew up, and my character didn't die, but she got critically injured, and Kanan panics.
What?
I was like, really? I
That's
saved
so
your
cool.
life, don't panic!
Don't run away! Don't be hasty. Advance with caution. Gee, thanks, buddy. Tell me something I don't know.
He looks familiar, but I don't know who he looks like.
They reuse the portraits a lot in this game. Oh crap, I forgot this guy. See, you get that drone that'll hurt you, and you can't shoot it. Well, I just did, so screw that.
Kane, you always die in my games. On your first mission, you die.
That's sad, right?
It's sad. It saddens me to see Kane go so fast.
Alright, I think I use this one now? Maybe? We'll find out.
Maybe not.
Whoops.
I'm sorry. I just saw something on Twitter that doesn't make me entirely happy.
Was that?
I don't know if... Have you heard the band Suicide Silence?
No.
Alright, so they're like a... Like, I don't really know how to define them, but... Here, let's see what Wikipedia says. I don't know how to really...
This will be educational.
Yeah.
Wait, silent suicide?
Suicide Silence.
Oh, I was gonna say, otherwise you could say they're killing it softly. Ah!
Yeah, they do like deathcore and stuff, and thrash metal, whatever. But
Whoops.
their lead singer Mitch Lucker died yesterday.
Oh, bad choice of words, Tom.
But he got killed in a motorcycle accident, right?
That's pretty brutal.
Everyone's like, OMG, Mitch Lucker, oh my god, RIP, rest in peace, all that. I mean, I was a fan of Suicide Silence, so I was sad, but on his Twitter account, 2 days before, he posts, he has a picture of himself speeding down a freeway on his motorcycle, like, gotta crank out above the speed limit, something, something, something. I'm just like,
Why
okay.
would you do that?
Yeah, he's obviously being unsafe on the motorcycle. Then he dies 2 days later in a motorcycle accident. What does that tell you?
It only tells you can only give him so much sympathy.
Exactly.
It was kind of like when Ryan Dunn from Jackass died, when
Exactly.
yeah, it was like, really guys, this was going to happen sooner or later. You know, whether you wanted to believe it or not. Especially when I can't remember, it was like on the DVD commentary for Viva La Bam or something like that. Bam said that he drives so dangerous that he doesn't even want to get in the same car with him anymore.
I know. Speaking of which, Jerry, please stay safe on your motorcycle. I'm not a fan of motorcycles because I've seen very bad motorcycle accidents. So just be careful. Because my dad actually has a story when he was younger. He had a motorcycle, he crashed, did a flip, and he said if he wasn't wearing his helmet, he literally would have been beheaded.
Helmets are important.
Oh, speaking of stories.
Oh, you want to tell this one now?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna tell this one. The only other people that know are you and Jerry know the story, but...
Yeah, guys, brace yourself. We're gonna 11 people tweet this. Hold on. Save your story for a second. Hey, this is actually cool with the camera. Like, it's like I'm turning to actually look towards you on the display now. Guys, let's get up to... We're holding this story hostage till we get to 15 people. Tweet, it's Friday night. Attack! Let's show them what the second platoon could do. Because the first platoon did such a great job. Haha! Use my peels.
We're at 11 viewers right now.
Yeah, and I'm like, come on. I mean, really?
Is it just me or Twitch needs to have a dark mode? You know how YouTube has that little switch where you can switch between, like, white and black modes?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Unless that's only for Mac. I'm not sure.
What?
I'm not sure. But I know Game Informer has it too. There's like an option to either have a white interface or a black interface.
Okay.
Twitch needs to have that because the amount of white on my screen is blinding me.
Oh. That's no good.
I mean, I swear to God, I'm part caveman. Hold on a second.
Oh, for God's sakes, I thought I picked up the... whatever. Rah. Bullets, get out of here. You can use your arm.
Sorry.
Knock the bullets away.
My mother came in the room.
Wait, did I do Area 5 yet? I don't remember if I did or not. I'm pretty sure I did. No, I haven't. Holy crap, what am I doing? Totally screwed up.
You said I died.
What?
Nothing. She's talking about XCOM.
Oh.
Wait.
Damn it, I used my pills. Hold on.
Jury said I've actually been in a motorcycle accident. I got flung from one intersection to another. That's not good.
No, it's not.
Careful.
That's quite dangerous.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh.
I mean, I've been in 2 car accidents in my life, and just that is scary. I don't want to know how that felt.
Now, what I just did, guys, you can actually go ahead and call the helicopter to pick you back up mid-mission, because I accidentally used my pills, because the pause button in this game is... Yeah, Peel's here! See, I'll pull them up real quick. The green jar. It says, you got the life pills.
Damn life pills.
Yep. Oh, they're so good. It tastes so good on my skin. Because, you know, that doesn't sound creepy at all.
Doesn't. Not at all.
Now, the wide cannon got replaced by a shotgun in the remake, which I thought was a good choice because, well, it kind of drives home the fact that it's got a wide spread, but you can use the kick of the shotgun to make yourself swing back and forth when you're stuck in a stationary position like this. Otherwise, you're like, "Arr!" And you gotta like drop down.
What the heck was that?
It was his derp face.
My hand is a dolphin!
60% of the time, it works all the time.
I remember reading in Nintendo Power that,
Great magazine.
I know, it's such a shame that it ended.
We should have bought more of them.
They used the word rad with Bionic Commando.
Oh, well, see, that's the joke, because the character's name is Rad Spencer.
I know.
Nathan Rad Spencer.
I still don't get that, but okay.
No, I mean, it's the 80s. Everything's rad.
Oh, totally rad, man!
Oh, is that what you were talking about the other day?
Wait, what?
Because you made mention of that, like, radical and tubular.
Oh, yeah. That's radical, dude!
It so was. Like, back then, that word was, like, all the rage, and then, like, the color hot pink was, like, the most popular color in the world for, like, 5 minutes in, like, 3rd grade.
For 5 minutes!
Oh my god, it was. Everything, like, binders, like those parachute pants,
oh god.
Erasers. Yeah, people wanted hot pink erasers so they knew which one was theirs, but everybody got them, so they were like... Yeah, it was kind of silly.
I'd rather have that than what's in now.
I see.
Because Kane and I were having a rant about this when I was streaming Asura's Wrath, but just like I'm not gonna go into it, but like some of the things that people wear these days is just ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so.
Like certain types of high heels. I'm like, ladies, I don't know where you got the idea that that looks comfortable or good, for that matter.
Yeah.
Looks kind of painful most of the time.
I'll honestly say, like, I don't.
Spy!
I don't think I'll ever be able to wear high heels in my life. I already can't do wedges, so I don't think I'll be ever be able to do high heels.
If you did, it would probably be like prom.
Yeah. Even then.
That is if you like wear like a cocktail dress or something like that. Unless if you like, you're gonna go like rent like a lady's tuxedo. That'd be pretty awesome.
Dude, I want one of those.
Those are cool.
Those things are awesome.
Like when you see like the real deal like Vegas showgirl tuxedos, those are cool as hell.
I know. Oh, what was I going to say?
Damn it, Beavis. This is the part where it gets tricky.
The other day, my friends and I we got into the subject of prom, and as soon as my friend was like, "Well, y'all know what happens after the prom, right?" I'm just like, "You get out."
Yeah.
You get out.
Yep. I know what happens after prom. I went home. Because my date was like, "Okay, thanks." I'm like, "Oh." Sad face.
So close.
No, not even close.
Domino says go to your prom as Batman. I'll go as Batman.
That's awesome.
I'll be Batwoman. That'll be pretty awesome.
That would be pretty awesome. Damn it!
You see everyone just dressed up and all fancy, I'll just be like, Batman!
Jenna! Well, you know what? I'm gonna farm for health for a second here, because... Well, I don't want to use my peels when I'm so close to leveling up here. Wait, one more, I think. Or two more. There we go. Level
Speaking
up.
of proms, I have a, like, I don't know if it's I doubt it's mandatory, but a lot of people go to it. I have a, 8th grade dance at the end of the year.
Uh-huh.
So, that's gonna be interesting.
It's never really mandatory, these things, but they always encourage you to go. The thing that drove me crazy was, like, how much they stress people to go to the after party for, like, prom and stuff, and I'm like, the whole purpose is to, like, prevent you from, like, going out and drinking. Well,
exactly.
Here's the flaw in that argument. By the time you leave, it's like 3 or 4 in the morning. You're already too tired to drive, so you may as well be drunk at that point. Also, we know what we really want to do instead of the after party. Right, boys and girls?
Uh-huh.
Giggity. Yeah, this guy ain't so tough. Back him up into the corner and just crouch and shoot, as opposed to jump and shoot. Because, you know, this ain't jump and shoot, man. Die. So hard. See, if you inverse 3.14 to 41.3, and you substitute the 4 for a P, and the 3 with an E, you now have pi. Yep.
That is genius!
Yeah. Pi, baby. Oh crap, I didn't want to go here.
Genius!
Thank you. I'm here all week. We'll be signing autographs in the back. Hold on, I gotta call the helicopter. I'm in the wrong area. Whoop. Nope. Come on, damn it. There we go.
We're still at 11 viewers and I wanna tell this story.
You know what? Screw them. We'll make it exclusive, very exclusive, just for you viewers, you loyal viewers.
Yay.
All right.
Can I tell the story now?
It's story time with Lady Mararkon. Hey guys,
Yay!
go ahead and
gather around the campfire, kids.
Yeah, go ahead and tweet that. It's story time.
Yeah, let me go do that very quick.
And guys, make sure we get out to as many G1s as you can. Make sure when you're tweeting you use the hashtag ScrewTech or G1Nation, or both. Doesn't bother me at all. Just try to get as many people to know, you know?
Or blame Tom.
Don't use blame Tom. Blame fanboy.
Blame fanboy.
Blame fanboy, because he's a jerk.
Welcome to the lounge with lady.
Oh, ladies' lounge. Oh yeah.
But anyway, thanks for the tweet, Wordman. But okay, so
Wordman's a total badass.
Story time. Accuse lady and Tom.
Accuse lady, blame Tom.
Alright, story time, children. So, as some of you might not know, well, most of you probably do know, but the reason I haven't been tweeting as much over like the past week or so is because I got hit with Hurricane Sandy pretty bad, and it knocked my power out for 4 days, but that's beside the point. So, it was Monday like afternoon, evening, so like 4 o'clock, and that was when the storm started to really pick up. And I was out at the local like grocery store with my mom because we were picking up extra supplies like flashlights, blah 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 blah. So
all the stuff that you're supposed to have before the hurricane.
And what ended up happening was when we walked in, it was just drizzling. We figured, okay, we're gonna get out in time, blah 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 blah, we're good.
Chocolate drizzle.
Yeah, it's downpouring, absolutely downpour, torrential rain. Wind is blowing stuff all over the place. No, we were only in the store for 10 minutes, so that escalated quickly.
Yeah, seriously.
But
Ron Burgundy
anyway,
was hanging out. He was like, "Well, that escalated quickly." Oh shit.
What ended up happening was, when we were running out, I have my hood on, I'm looking down, and I'm running straight ahead.
I brought the wrong gun, and I'm hurrying. Sorry, go ahead.
And I ended up hearing this really loud boom, and I lift my hood up and look to the side for a second, and a power, like the power, what is it? Oh, not electrical power.
Power line.
No, power line. Yeah. What am I thinking? It fell down.
I don't know. What are you thinking?
A power line just crashed. I guess a tree hit it and it crashed. And now the wires broke. So you just see this huge streak of electricity just fly through the air, and it lights up the sky. And I'm like, oh my god. And then another wire hits the ground, and since the ground was so wet, all you see is just huge bolts of electric. You know, in those like really like action movies, you see like a literal line of flames shoot across the ground.
Yeah, with like fire.
Yeah, with fire. That literally happened with the electricity. It shot across the ground. You could see the sparks fly off the ground, and it was about 2 feet away from me. So now I'm looking. I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to die.
This is how I die, JPEG.
Exactly, this is how I die. So I sprint to the car, and as I'm sprinting, I can feel the the electrical vibrations go through my shoes, and it's freaking me out. Like the hairs on the back of my neck are literally standing up as I'm running into the car. And I finally shut the door, and I guess since obviously the cars are like a poor conductor of electricity, all of it just stops abruptly.
Yeah, the tires.
Yeah.
At least that's what the myth is.
No, it's actually not the tires. I don't know what it is, but they've said it's not the tires.
Fuck.
But then I'm looking outside, and as we're driving away, this transformer blows up and literally shakes the car.
Jazz, no! Oh, not that kind of transformer.
And that was my reaction when Jazz died. But anyway,
I was like, he was cooler in the cartoon. I did like how he had the visor come down when he would go into combat. I thought that was a nice nod to the original.
Cool. Until he got ripped in half.
I don't want a piece, I want both! Or whatever Megatron said. I was like, oh, that's real jive. Megatron, hey, cool story, bro.
But anyways, that's my story. I nearly got killed by lightning, like by electric.
Cheated death.
Nearly got killed by a transformer, all in a matter of 2 minutes.
Unbelievable.
Yoshimitsu says, "Lady, it sounds like you had a Final Destination moment." I did. I had a Final Destination moment.
Isn't that terrifying, guys?
Yeah. I don't think I'll ever be able to forget that, ever.
Or should you?
I mean, the day after, like, you know, when I had power for like 15 minutes because I went to a grocery store that had power.
I never heard you so happy.
I know! That was like, oh my god! But
I was
anyway,
like Lady's pretty much connection to the outside world for like those days when she had no power.
Exactly.
Like, going out to the car to charge her phone, that's brutal.
What it felt like? It felt like me coming out of Vault 101.
Really?
That's how enthralling it was. I finally got a connection with the outside world.
Did you turn on the radio and you heard Three Dog going, "Children"?
No, I wish it did.
That guy's awesome.
Domino, my life didn't flash before my eyes.
There was no time for that. It's like,
ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, Sweet Brown.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I got bronchitis. Sweet Brown's hilarious.
I know.
Let's go into the fridge to get a cold pop.
Yoshimitsu, you didn't want to see me after 2 days without power. I was sitting there by...
You ever see the movie The Shining?
Oh my god.
No games and internet makes Marakan go crazy.
Exactly. But I was sitting there after 2 days with no power. My living room is being lit up by 10 candles on the coffee table. I'm sitting there hugging a pillow, shivering. And it was so bad.
Yeah, it really just makes you... It's not like we didn't know that we're really dependent on technology, but it really drove the point home of like, oh man, we're boned if we don't have this stuff.
Yoshimitsu, I got to the point where I found a dime and I spent 3 hours trying to flip it into a iron vase that I had.
Iron vase, playing at the Civic Center.
But yeah, that's how bored I was. Oh my god, it's Donkey Kong!
Okay. Oh my god. You know what? Or is it Wreck-It Ralph?
I want to see that movie.
Okay, funny story, real quick. There was a video that got posted on the site today of Brian and Sean talking about them going to see Wreck-It Ralph, and shortly after that, Movie Bob, the game overthinker, posted on his blog that he had just seen it. And initially, I didn't want to go see it because I was worried that it was going to be nothing but fan service and no substance. Yeah. I come to find out that there's actually a lot of substance to it, and particularly there's a character called Sergeant Calhoun that I am particularly interested in. She kind of looks like Anya Stroud from Gears of War. And apparently...
I see that movie more now.
Yeah, so now... I have to see this because of this character, because they described her as programmed with one of the saddest backstories ever. I'm like, okay, now I'm intrigued, because if it's a Disney movie, it's probably going to be like, that's the one thing that a lot of the movies don't have anymore, and you really only saw them during the Pixar films, is that every good kids movie really needs to have that little element of darkness to it. I think that's going to be amazing because of it. Supposedly she has a very big role in the second act of the movie, and I'm like, well, now I have to go see this.
Speaking of which, that actually reminds me of whenever someone says you need to take something kid-like and add like a dark theme to it, you have to think of Mother 3.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Mother 3?
Nope, but I read the Spark Notes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That game was so sad.
Yeah, Lucas had it rough.
Think about it though. Klaus committed child suicide.
Mm-hmm.
At the end. Think about it. Let that sink in. But that reminds me of Final Fantasy. Which one was it? I forget which one it was, but the one where what?
With I was thinking of Tella. but
I forget which one it is. Hopefully when I describe it, you'll be able to tell me which one it is. When Celeste tries to throw herself
6.
off the cliff.
6.
That's what I thought it was. It was either 5 or 6. I wasn't sure.
Celeste,
but
yeah. When that's if
oh my god.
That I didn't expect that. And the worst part about it is that whole thing is completely optional. Like if you don't save Sid, if he dies.
No. Well, actually, it's very hard to save Sid.
It is.
Apparently.
Yeah, you want the fish that are swimming the fastest. And if you don't get those, well, oh fuck.
But
I can just screw
first of all, you barely see suicide in a game. Second of all, in a Nintendo game.
Yeah, that's like when Square was really trying to, because at that point,
Final Fantasy has always had that deep, dark side to it. But when I played, not when I played it, when I saw it, I was just like, oh my god.
Like, really, guys?
Yeah.
Square, what are you doing? Square, stop.
But yeah, Chuck, it's possible to save Sid, but it's very hard.
I have saved Sid. I've saved Sid. I'm that kind of person. It's like, if I don't save Sid, I have to restart. I have to load my save game. No joke, that's really what happened with me. Fucking hell, second time.
I mean,
hey, how about those continues I got?
Game over.
Nope, I got continues.
Yay!
Nothing is over. Let's do this.
Final Fantasy IV is like a death parade.
It is. So many people die in that game, it's ridiculous. Crap.
Do I shock continue? That's my face when I play Time Crisis. You know when they have those stupid, where you have to shoot, hit, continue, or quit? Whenever I play the one machine that I play in the arcade, the gun is a little bit calibrated off with the game.
Yeah, you gotta like aim a little bit to the left or to the right.
Yeah. I can never ever shoot the continue button. Ever. Ever.
That's just them wanting your money.
I know! I'm like, I put 4 coins in, the least you can do is calibrate the game so I can shoot continue!
Do you not want my money?
Exactly!
Is my money not good enough for you?
My money has feelings too!
All the money. Spelled M-U-N-N-E-Y.
Speaking of money, I actually have enough money to get Windows 8, so I plan to do that.
Awesome! You know what you could do is you could stream it. You could like do view desktop, screen region, and then you could show people, hey everybody, Windows 8 isn't that bad after all. Which is
Windows 8 is really getting a bad rep. Everyone's just like, I hope it turns into Windows Vista again where no one wants it. I'm just like, guys, it's not that bad. I've had it for 75 days. Because I got the Enterprise Edition. On my other computer, and it's not that bad.
Yeah, she was hanging out with Captain Kirk and Jean-Luc Picard this whole time. See what I did there? Because it's like Enterprise.
See what you did there? Oh, the other day I went to the Microsoft store and I got to play with the Surface tablet.
So jealous.
It's so awesome! I want that.
All of my wants.
Okay, Domino, I'm gonna sell this straight because everyone's like, Steam doesn't work with Windows 8. It does work. Okay? It works because, my friend came over to my house earlier today. He has Windows 8 and he was able to play Dishonored, XCOM, Borderlands, all these games.
Dishonored. Want.
Kanan's here!
Kanan?
Hi, Kanan.
A wild Kanan has appeared. Jump down, damn it. Someone's a fan of Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. That's what Boo Boo Kitty Fuck is from, in case if you guys didn't know. That was Jay's pet name to Justice, his girlfriend.
Oh, Kaden missed my story.
Oh, yeah. Quick recap.
Okay, recap.
Lady almost died, the end.
Yeah, pretty much I almost died during the hurricane.
It's a hurricane.
Long story short, I was running out of a store and it was like torrential downpour and a power line fell down and a bolt of electricity like literally shot across the ground like 5 feet away from me to the point where I could feel like the electricity in my shoes and the hair on the back of my neck was standing up. And then I panicked and sprinted really fast to the car, and then as we were driving out, a transformer exploded above our heads. This is how I die.jpg. Jerry is just like, lady, turn into a vibrator!
Wow.
My god.
That's a useful talent, I guess.
Died. Huh?
I said that would be a very useful talent in the future. God damn it.
You wanna know what would be a very useful talent?
Not dying.
Not dying, and...
She cheated death.
Exactly, I cheated death. Oh look, James is here too. Hi, James.
Epic game music?
Yeah.
What's up, James?
You wanna would be really cool?
Refrigerators.
If you could snap your fingers and bacon would come up. Wouldn't that be awesome?
That would be amazing. All of my yes.
Your ability to walk short distances will be Handsome Jack's downfall.
Oh, claptrap.
She's about to die, and this is her version of Jacob's Ladder. Don't say that. I'm paranoid in the first place. Oh, I forgot to tell you earlier today.
Well,
I guess. What?
I screwed up. Now I'm listening. Go ahead.
Lame Tom accused lady.
What? No.
But I guess when I got my copy of XCOM, it came with like a little promo code, I guess, that came with the Elite Soldier Pack, and I redeemed it. Blah blah blah. I don't even know what it does, but long story short, because of that, it won't let me open up my save on my other Xbox.
What?
Because when I try and do it, it'll say Elite Soldier Pack not installed, cannot open up save file. And I can't redeem the code again because it was already used on the other Xbox.
So wait, is there?
I don't know what to do.
Wait, hold on. Start over again. It's something that you have to download, right?
Yeah, I had to. When I bought my copy of XCOM,
okay,
it came with a little promo card thing that had, guess it was like the Elite Soldier Pack, and it came with like a little redeem code in it. So I put the redeem code in at the Xbox at my dad's house, and I don't even know what the Elite Soldier Pack did, but I guess.
Oh, so it's on a 5x5 on a card.
Huh?
So it was like one of those little 5-character by 5-character card things?
Yes.
Okay, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to copy that DLC onto a flash drive and then put it on your other Xbox, because it's only going to let you... That code's only redeemable once, but it's in your download history forever. So you can either copy it to a flash drive, not move it, but copy it, or go to your download history and download it again that way.
Oh, that explains it too. Cause that explains why I don't have my Recon helmet for Halo Reach.
Oh, jeez, that's important because you gotta have Recon.
Yeah, I got that for pre-ordering the game.
Wait, you got a Recon helmet for pre-ordering? Oh wait, the helmet, yeah, but
yeah,
not the
helmet,
not the armor. I'm sorry, I forgot. How silly of me.
It adds soldiers. What define special soldiers? Speaking of which, Jury told me that apparently you can become a siren in X.
This is the rumor. Jury, please confirm or deny.
Yeah, Jury told me that Kanan in her game, like, you know, Kanan's soldier character, became a siren. And that, you know, that sectoid things that, what do you call it? The sectoids that do the thing with the mind and they shoot that plasma thing from the head to the other head. Apparently she said that Kanan can do that, except she murders people with it.
Murder.
So apparently Kanan's a siren in her game. So
That's
I don't...
pretty cool.
Congratulations, Kanan, you're now a siren.
You can murder people with your mind.
Yay!
Hooray for murder.
Yeah, and apparently, like, Jerry also says she says, like, creepy things.
This is news, how?
Kanan says you can't see this, but I fist pumped.
Nice.
I would do that if I was a siren.
I can have siren.
May I have siren?
How do I siren? Oh. That part wigs me out every time. It's like, I'm about to die!
I'm about to die! Oh.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I remember that part that I just dropped down from as a kid. It was like, oh no! Oh, we're fine. Like, you are...
Speaking of XCOM, in my game, why is Kanan so awesome in everyone's XCOM game?
I guess it's just the good luck character.
She is my highest ranking soldier at Major, and my next one is myself at only Sergeant. Her nickname is Nightmare. And she's a sniper that has 33 kills.
Sniper, get down! Well,
huh?
Why does Agent Kane always die? Good question, Kane. Why do you die?
Oh no, Kane, I'm sorry.
No, Kane needs to apologize for himself and his lack of performance on the battlefield. Nah. Reprimanded.
Kane would be even more awesome in my game if she didn't panic every time I got shot. I mean, Kanan, I'm highly convinced that our XCOM soldiers are telepathically connected in some way, because every time something happens to the other one panics. Like, at one point I got shot, you panicked, and the other time you got critically injured and my character panicked, and it was, oh. I'm sorry, but that just freaks me out.
Freaking me out, man!
Anyway, Tom, I'll let you continue talking, because I'm talking a lot.
It's quite alright. Because, you know, the number one thing of broadcasting is you don't want dead air.
Yeah. Kanan's only weakness, misclicks. I missed that when that happened.
Oh, misclicks. I thought you said Bisquick, and I was like, what? Bacon? Oh, this guy's an asshole. He's like their version of you. Pay your dues now. I don't want to be a part of this club. Shoot.
That guy looks like Sentinel from the Marvel comics.
Yeah. So basically what you gotta do is you gotta go like drop shot him.
Oh god. Did your thing just like bounce off him?
Yeah, he's a tough hombre. There you go. See, now he's dead. Haha. Now I can destroy your computer core with impunity. Mecha Captain Fabulous.
For the heck of it, I put a soldier in my game that's all pink. Then I called him Captain Fabulous.
Nice.
I was bored. And whenever I play Super Smash Bros, any of the games that have Captain Falcon in them, I always make his color scheme pink, and I call him Captain Fabulous.
Nice.
Fabulous punch!
The joke continues. Now, the really interesting thing about this part of the game right here is that there was another Capcom game called Commando, and it played just like this. And the character that you play as in Commando is a guy named Super Joe, the very person you're trying to rescue in this. So, Commando, in a way, is kind of a prequel to Bionic Commando.
Conspiracy!
I know, and you want to talk about conspiracy?
Oh god.
You ever notice that the guy who's leading these people the little uniform he had, the uniform itself kind of looks a lot like the uniform that M. Bison from Street Fighter wears. There was a rumor at one point in time that Capcom was trying to tie that whole universe together with the Bionic Commando game that came out in 2009. It didn't happen, but it'd have been very interesting to see them do that.
Conspiracy! I've heard some weird conspiracies about the Beatles, actually.
What about Paul being dead all these years?
Yeah!
That one's stupid.
That one freaked me out!
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, if you really think about it, that could make sense. This is a neutral area. All acts of violence are prohibited in this area. Screw you, I do what I want!
Do what I want. Security.
Lady, get ready to have your soldiers at under 5 health constantly in late game XCOM. Jury, I was already at that point. And then that whole alien abduction whatever mission just went horribly wrong. You and Kanan died, and then everyone else died, and then
all of my
and then I lost.
Damn it.
I do, PC user. I want to be in your squad. I do.
What? John Lennon 9 curse. What?
What?
I don't know about that.
John Lennon 9 curse.
I don't know anything about that. All I know is that in one of Yoko Ono's tracks, she says something backwards in Japanese, and it comes out in English. I shot John Lennon. I'm like, whoa, that's scary.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, that's freaky.
And it's not like English. It's clear English. Which just makes it even creepier. Oh crap, I brought the wrong gun. Oh well. Not only did she kill the Beatles, she killed her supposed husband. Nah, I'm just not a fan of Yoko. Like, seriously, have you listened to her music? It's dreadful.
No, I haven't.
You're better off for it. Because people thought, like, oh, she works with John Lennon, this'll be great. No. Not at all.
Domino, I know who John Lennon is, okay? I'm not stupid.
Gotta be
I've
kidding.
never heard of his conspiracy thing. I mean, I don't go out of my way to listen to the Beatles, but at least I know who they are. And at least I can listen to their music and not call it old. Because everyone in my school, half my school doesn't know who Queen is.
That's upsetting.
It's sad. It's very upsetting. Lady, basically, everything in John Lennon's life was influenced by the number 9, supposedly. I do need to slap my school. I mean, what I say is that I have 5, our school almost has 5 districts. Or even fewer if you want to simplify it. But I'm going to simplify it into 3. You have that group of jocks that can do whatever
this is like the clicks and bully guys, so get ready. Take notes. Test on Monday.
For those of you who are out of school, which I think is all of you,
no, there's some, I think there's still some people attending school here.
Oh, I know Yoshimitsu is, but,
oh, there's the boss room, but I can't go in yet.
No!
Gotta find the radio room first.
Jerry, this is going to be on your final exam.
Yep. What up?
What was I gonna say? Oh, we have the jocks, who are like those really big meathead tough guys who think they're better than everyone. I just leave them be. and then you have the other group of people that are all into like Justin Bieber and Lil Wayne and Eminem and all those people, and like dress really stupid and think they're popular and all that kind of stuff. They're over there. And then at this part, I always fold my arms out and go, and I am part of the normal people crew.
Yeah. You know that Rage comic I tweeted you a long time ago with the check out my gorilla shirt, and they're like,
oh God.
Yeah, I was like, well, I guess that was pretty accurate.
That happens in my school. The other day, there was this kid wearing a Metallica t-shirt. And I was just like, oh my God, Metallica Master of Puppets t-shirt. So I go up to him.
I was hoping it was the Black Album. I love that.
My friend has a t-shirt with Black Album.
Good.
But, I'm like, oh my God, you're wearing a Metallica shirt. How cool is that? He's like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm like, yeah, what's your favorite album? And he says Saint Anger. He said Saint Anger.
No. No. All of my no.
See, Chucks. But, oh my god.
You know, there was a whole thing where they had, like, MTV Mother's Day, and they had, like, Lars out there, and his mom was there, too. It's like, hello, boys. Hello, Mrs. Lars. Like, what the hell were you thinking on Saint Anger?
I know, I don't know if any of you read, Cyanide and Happiness comics.
Too dark.
I know, very dark humor, but...
Oh, God, yeah.
There's a comic that one of them wrote that has a picture of Metallica and it says, "Hey Metallica, want to hear a joke?" And they're like, "Sure," and he's like, "Saint Anger."
It is the joke and the punchline.
Exactly.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I took the pills.
He sees her. He said what? Oh my god, Yoshimitsu, I have tons of those girls in my school. I had a girl wearing a Slipknot t-shirt, and you know how I am with Slipknot. I have the mask right across the room. But anyway,
mask.
And this girl was wearing a Slipknot t-shirt, and I was so happy. I was like, OMG, another girl that likes Slipknot. I'm not alone. And I go up to her, I'm like, oh my god, you're a fan of Slipknot? I love your shirt. And she's just like, I only bought the shirt because it looked cool. My face just went from pure happiness to utter devastation.
Did you put on your hipster glasses and say I liked Slipknot before they made cool t-shirts?
Not true, because I've only been a fan of them for about a year, but...
Well, it doesn't matter that it was just a year. It was long enough to get retweeted by them!
Yeah! The other day, I tweeted my Halloween costume at Slipknot, and they retweeted it, and all the spam.
All the happiness.
All the happiness.
Without the cyanide.
All the retweets, all the favorites, all the spam. Dumpster Monkey, I will have to agree with you. But my thing is that ever since Volume 3, the Subliminal Verses, they have definitely toned down their music because Corey Taylor is not a drunk anymore.
Oh, so you think it was substance abuse influenced music?
Yes, that's my thing. Because first of all, after Iowa, a lot of critics were saying, you know, that Slipknot heavily relies on profanity for their music. And Corey Taylor read that after he sobered up, and he's like, I want to prove that's not true. The whole entire album of Volume 3, The Subliminal Verses, is completely clean, except for one word in duality. And that's it. And
this was done intentional.
Yes. So they were able to prove that they were able to make a non-explicit album. Then All Hope Is Gone came with a little more of their old stuff. I mean, look at This Cold Black and Gematria the Killing Name. Though that's back to their old roots. Psychosocial, even a little bit too, but like songs like Dead Memories and Snuff and everything else on there, that really is more of a Stone Sour album. I have to agree with you there.
This has been Music Talk with Lady.
I think Corey Taylor definitely damaged his voice from the screaming, because I know for a fact that when you listen to his screams in Iowa, his voice, oh my god, his screams are just...
he burns. You have no chance. That guy's got a riot shield. Oh my god.
Sliding dialogue like that. Like, they can't fit the sentence into one line, so they have to, like, what do you call it? They have to split it up, and it ends up getting cut off.
Yeah, they, Little Nemo and Dreamland had a thing like that, but you couldn't control the scrolling. So it's like, I hear there's a thing over. in a distant land. It was like, what?
What?
Pretty much.
How do I read?
Pretty much.
How do I dialogue?
Yeah, how do I dialogue?
Dumpster Monkey, I actually haven't listened to Stone Sour in a while, so I have to check it out. I mean, it was just the other day that I listened to, Serge Tankian's new stuff, so I have to listen to Stone Sour.
I think it's this one. Is this the one where I need the permit? I think it is.
Phantom X Death is just like, Sour Patch Kids.
This guy's a jerk. He's attacking me, so you know what you do? Just keep hitting him with your arm and you knock him in the water. Yeah. Because he can swim, right? Seems legit.
Is violence prohibited in that area?
Yeah. But the guy attacked me first, so of course, you know, I have to defend myself without shooting. So I just hit him with the arm a couple of times.
Yeah.
Knock him in the water, you know. Video game characters can swim, right? Right. We'll go with that.
I have a rant that how you what do you call it? How Sly Cooper can't swim.
Really?
I have a big. Have you ever played a Sly Cooper game?
I know of them.
Man, they're so good. They're really good. I was actually gonna stream the third one as my next console game after I finish up XCOM.
It's one of those things I looked at. I was like, this is Metal Gear for little kids. That's
Pretty
what it
much.
is.
I grew up with Sly Cooper. That was like my first video game ever.
Really?
Was Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Wow.
That was my first game ever. I was 4 years old and I got a Game Boy SP as a late birthday present.
Aww.
And I got a this is where it all began. And
This is Genesis.
I went to Target and bought the cheapest game they had, which was Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Basically, Sly Cooper is legit. Sly does things right that Metal Gear can't.
What?
Sly Cooper is a pretty amazing game, Tom.
I'm not downing it at all. When the HD collection was announced, I was like, all right, cool. That'll bring my total PlayStation 3 games up to 4.
Plus Gray Delisle, however you pronounce her name.
John Delancey? What?
What?
Yes, Discord's in this game. Discord! Why not Dacord? Lol.
She is voicing Carmelita Fox in Sly Cooper 4. That made my day when I found that out. I mean, really. Speaking of John Delancey, I don't know if I ever told you this, but when I went to BronyCon and they had that hour-long thing with John Delancey,
yeah.
You were able to get up and ask him questions, and I got to ask him a question!
You got to ask John Delancey a question? I
know, I felt so special.
That's pretty awesome.
Because first of all...
Fuck.
No! Dissolving floors!
Dissolving 1-up. Did you guys see that? The 1-up disappeared.
I know.
That's not fair. I left the level so I could come back to get it.
Yes, I went to BronyCon mainly because it was an hour away from my house.
Which is always nice.
Yeah, it wasn't that far away. It was right up in the Meadowlands, and I've been to the Meadowlands before.
Kind of like where MagFest is in relation to me. You know, it's literally a half an hour away from where I live.
But
come to MagFest, all of you.
But I'm trying.
Please.
Trying. Well, we will have the ultimate party with me there.
Oh my god, yes. Armageddon room party!
Even though I can't drink, I will be hyper.
Oh, you and me will get along just fine because you know what I do? I don't drink. I drink energy drinks. You guys don't even understand. I don't drink at all, and it's always socially awkward penguin with me when I go to a bar with friends. So when bars started serving energy drinks, I was like, yes!
My dream has come true!
It's like, I can go to this place without being socially awkward penguin anymore. Because it's like, I'll have a Coke? Jack and Coke. No, just a Coke? No, it's like, you can get a vodka and Red Bull, but you actually order that. No, I just point to the little mini fridge they have behind them that has the Red Bull markings all over it.
Give me that fridge.
Seriously. What's your favorite Chat, what's your favorite energy drink? What's your favorite energy drink, lady?
I'm afraid of energy drinks because...
Are you really?
Nah, I have a reason behind it, though, because my dad had to take a test for work in order to get promotion.
P-test.
Yeah, and he
Look at that fire. Look at that fire.
He drank so many energy drinks while studying that it completely dissolved his stomach.
Ew.
Yeah, ew. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm never gonna drink an energy drink.
Well, don't drink that much.
Is it just me, or do they just reek horribly?
You know, there are some that smell and taste better than others. I'll definitely say that. Like when Red Bull came out, people were like, "Oh, this is horrible." I actually grew to like the flavor. I'm not gonna lie. I actually was like, "Can I get Red Bull without like the additives?" Because I kind of like how it tastes now. Kind of like how people drink coffee, which I don't understand at all. But like people will drink coffee and it's like it tastes like bitter water. Why would you want to do that? But people love it. I'm not. So.
Stupid things easier with more energy.
Yeah. So Red Bull, I grew to make one that I absolutely loved, and this was the first energy drink I ever had back when I was in high school. So this would have been 2001. It was something called Sobe Adrenaline Rush, and it was basically yeah, it tastes like passion fruit, but it was fizzy. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, they moved Super Joe to another location. Time to kill everybody.
So sorry, Red, but your Super Joe is in another fortress.
Oh.
I did that to
Phantom X Death. It doesn't matter how much coffee and milk and sugar you put in it. It still tastes like bitter water to me.
I've had coffee a few times. Actually, over the summer, my mom made me hold a cup of coffee of hers, and I was really tired, so I decided to take a sip, and I went on the biggest caffeine rush just from a sip of coffee.
I don't think that was coffee. I think that may have been espresso.
No, she doesn't drink espresso. It was just coffee. But it wasn't decaf. Trying to think. I forget when it was on Twitter. Hang on, I have to find it.
Twitter machine.
Twitter machine.
Obtain the three-way. Giggity, giggity, giggity. Hey, that was all word, man.
I just saw. Okay.
Coffee tastes fine with a little FK in it. That is so true, lousy tactician. FK in the coffee. Clear as a spring day. FK in the coffee. This guy's a jerk. Oh, look, we got a little boy now.
Jerky says in 8th grade, my teacher brought me coffee, and I got into arguments with him for the entire class, and I couldn't stop twitching. That's pretty much me if I have a sip of coffee. I start twitching uncontrollably.
Secret passageway discovered, guys. Oh, yes.
Oh my god, secret passageway! Oh, okay, I found it. I was talking to, I forget how to pronounce his name. It's like Roni Zanza. I'm saying that's the best pronunciation I have. I don't know. Put it this way: he's the guy on Twitter that he has Miles Edgeworth as his profile picture.
Ah, okay.
You know who I'm talking about now.
Yes.
But he said, "Oh my God, Morargon is taking over my Twitter feed," and so I say, all your Twitter feed belong to Morargon.
Nice.
I'm good with sticking like video game references in that.
So you got these underground passages, and in here you can go ahead and kill people, get more continues, but more importantly, there's hidden weapons and armor in these tunnels. Get the helmet. Yeah, I got the helmet. Allows me to take 2 hits without losing life.
I like zoned out for a second because, what do you call it? I was in
Oops, wrong area.
I was in my friend Sam's stream the other day before the hurricane, and he has me modded, so I'm so used to seeing the stupid little like green lightning bolt, and now that I look at it now, I'm like, wait a minute, where's the green lightning bolt? Oh wait, never mind.
Wait, are you a mod? Have I
not in this.
We're fixing that right now.
I'm a mod in Nobody's. It makes me feel so left out. No, I'm kidding. I don't care, to be honest.
Wait, how do I make op?
Click on my name.
I clicked on your name.
Click on name and hit op.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I clicked on. I was like, did I do it right?
How do I op?
Yeah, you beat me to it. Stop reading my mind.
You're a mind ninja, sir.
Yeah, especially earlier. Guys, what are you doing? Guys, stop. Stop.
Lady is a mod? Then we are mortal enemies.
Enemies with mortals.
I'll watch Tom accidentally ban her.
Yeah, that was funny when that happened.
I remember Mal did that by accident to me in Kanan's stream.
And then Shelby did that accidentally to me in her stream.
Huh?
And then Shelby did that to me in her stream.
Oh god.
Yeah. I got that screwed up one time. I thought it in Kanan's stream. So it's like, nope. Got history wrong.
Domino says lady being a mod may doom me.
Hey Domino, sweet justice from earlier.
Put it this way, Domino, I like you as much as Kanan likes you.
Ooh, burn.
Put it that way.
Super sick burn. Now we go to Area 7 to rescue Super Joe.
Super Joe! Kane, that reminds me, you know, like when you see like those animals that kind of look psychotic, so like, have you ever seen instead of insane wolf, it's insane puppy, and it says my owner tried to hit me with a newspaper once.
Oh my
so,
god, that's...
It's like Tom banned me once, and I would be like, once!
Well, that's not disturbing at all. Alright, so this is annoying. You have to go and come here with the 3-way gun and then blow up that wall. And then if you actually want to do things right, you actually have to go ahead and leave. And then come back with your real gun, because the 3-way gun in this game is shit. Absolute shit. So you want to come back with the rocket launcher or the wide gun or something else, because it is trash. It is completely worthless. It does less damage than the weapon you start out with. Now, conversely, in Bionic Commando on the Game Boy, it's amazing. It's like, what did you guys do? I'm going the wrong way.
I'm gonna say this, Domino, judging, I thought you were okay, and judging what you said before,
Don't judge me!
I have no opinion now.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say that. And hi, Retro.
Retro fire!
You're too late, Retro. Lady is a mad dictator now.
She's gone mad with power!
Yes, Domino, you're meh. If you control yourself, I will not ban you.
Good luck with that. Because we've seen him try to control himself and it doesn't last very long.
Oh boy.
No!
What, Jerry? You're saying my name in all caps, what?
What?
Lady, the powers have gone to your head! Lady, stop! I'm sorry. It's too late now.
In my mind, the Jedi are evil.
Kane says I was controlling myself and Tom banned me. What did you do, Kane?
That was an accident. I was testing something and that wasn't supposed to happen. God damn it. Oh, Kane, tell your friend hi.
Huh?
When we were playing Killing Floor last week, he had his non-brony friend on there, and I had to explain why MLP is a good show.
Oh.
Yeah, and he said he's there, so I was like, oh, cool.
Jury says Kanan banned me emotionally. Dumpster Monkey, I will be vengeful. If the time comes, I will be vengeful.
Vengeance!
Retrofire, my Halloween would be good if I had Halloween.
Yeah, Governor Christie had to delay it.
My Halloween got delayed till November 5th because of the hurricane. Chris Christie literally announced that Halloween is delayed to November 5th.
Halloween is delayed to Halloween. So you finally come for Joe here. But you are going to die here. Meh. Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot. Wait, oh, damn it, I screwed it up.
But November 5th is bonfire night!
And then it's all about November 6th.
Yeah.
Voting day.
And when's gonna be mischief night? Is there gonna be a mischief night?
Sounds good to me. Kaboom!
Lady, if you were mod power, I would not want to imagine you with a Master Ball and an Arceus.
Oh dear.
I have both of those.
There's Rad Spencer right there. Look at that crazy hair.
Yeah, hair.
Mr. Joe. Mr. Joe. And then there's Super Joe. He's like, I'm sorry to cause so much trouble, Captain. He's something terrible. He's going on to happen. Remember, there was a plan for the Nazis. Secret documents about building a huge laser cannon. The Empire is trying to accomplish what the Bads couldn't do. However, they couldn't complete it without the knowledge of Hitler.
I love how your voice just went deep when you said that.
Master D. S-A-D.
Master D. Sorry, I had to laugh.
Special machine gun, which really isn't all that special by the time you get it at this point in the game.
Peace user, don't shoot me! Tamara's like, Kaden can stop you. Okay, I will admit she can stop me.
Whoa, hey now.
Not in that way.
Oh, okay. Time to leave, because I've already been here.
At least you didn't give Hitler sunglasses.
Hipster Hitler doesn't care for your BS. Alright. Here we go.
Oh guys, I was telling Tom this before.
This is great.
You know Slender $20 mode?
Mm-hmm.
That's the song from that is my ringtone.
It's $20, give me $20.
Give me $20.
Ow!
Just you upside the head.
I know, I felt it. It hurt.
God, my phone is falling out of its case.
That's bad, right?
Yes, that's bad.
You steal your mom's phone yet?
What?
Did you steal your mom's phone yet?
Yes.
Okay, good.
During the hurricane, I stole it. I was like, Mom, I have an iPhone and you have a Windows phone, and I really wish we could trade phones.
It's like steals mom's phone. Her unlucky lady steals mom's awesome cell phone, no cell reception.
That would be awful. Seriously though, having 2 days without cell reception, I mean, the first day was okay because I was able to get like an on-off signal texting you, but then the second and third day, oh my god. I mean, it would just come up like every 2 hours. I'd be able to send one text to you, and it was awful.
That was pretty brutal. Okay.
I was just like, dang it, AT&T, just let me talk to Tom!
Yeah.
He's my only person I can talk to right now! Besides my mom and her boyfriend!
And they know, like, they're like talking to like a brick wall. So boring and uninterested in me.
I actually got a text earlier from AT&T that said, AT&T.
Oh yeah, about the coverage.
In the wake of Hurricane Sandy, we are closely monitoring our wireless network for service disruptions. Our crews are working around the clock to restore service to impacted areas. Please stay safe and thank you for your patience. Sincerely, AT&T.
Yeah, anytime you get annoyed with them, always refer to them as American Telephone and Telegraph.
You want to know what though? AT&T? Verizon was working the whole entire time.
Oh snap! You just went there.
My neighbor had Verizon, and she was able to get internet service and cell service the whole entire time. Just saying.
Daisy. Yeah.
Tom says I can live forever without mobile reception because no one ever texts me.
Oh.
That's horrible.
Why would you do that?
I have a very small selection of people who do text me, but they text me constantly, so I'm okay. Which is why I'm thankful I have unlimited texting.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, I don't know if you saw it, but my wallpaper on my phone is Keep Calm and Gangnam Style.
Nice.
And my wallpaper, my lock screen wallpaper is also Lilith from Borderlands. Because, you know, why not?
Makes perfect sense.
Exactly.
There's a real machine gun. I had to go back because I talked to the wrong guy. There's a couple of fakes. Okay, let's try that again because the body armor's in here.
Oh, guys.
Guys.
Speaking of people like hating on Gangnam Style, I don't know why this. I know it's old. I get it, but I don't know what reminded me of it. But what do you call it? What's the name of the video? Oh, have you ever seen Psychosocial Baby?
Psychosocial Baby.
They took the song Psychosocial by Slipknot and mixed it with Justin Bieber's Baby.
Oh no.
It fits so perfectly well that it's scary.
You know,
it's the songs are soulmates.
I can't remember what Beatles song it is, but if you play it to I'm a Believer by the Monkees, it's perfect.
Oh god.
Yeah, which is funny because a lot of people's like, "Ooh, the Monkees," you know, it's like it was a fake band that was supposed to be in a TV show. And it was just weird. And then all of a sudden you find those two's like, huh.
Awkward.
Yeah, it was just like, how did that work out?
Speaking of the Beatles, the other day,
yes.
You know, I forget her name, but, you know the lady that voices Tex on Red vs. Blue?
Kathleen Zurch. I had the pleasure of meeting her once.
Kathleen Zurch.
She's hot. Oh my god.
I knew you were gonna say that. But, the other day she tweeted something, and I sent her a Beatles song, and she actually replied back saying that it made her day. I was just like, I feel special!
You made Tex happy.
I know. Lady, that song gave me cancer.
Domino, check that. Any girl that can hold an intelligent conversation is hot. Because, like, seriously, I don't have the problem.
That's not the case for half the girls in this generation. Just saying.
Oh, damn it. Brought the wrong gun. Oh, well.
Apparently, Jared loves bouncy castles.
What?
Which means me and Jared think alike. A lot.
Oh, you mean like the moon bounce things?
No, bouncy castles!
I have no idea what that is.
You know bouncy castles that you bounce in? Have you ever been in a bouncy castle?
Yeah, but I call those were called moon bounces.
Oh, back then.
Yeah, back then, thanks. Jesus. What am I, chopped liver? No, you're not. Trollololo. Oh, freaking laser beams.
Damn laser beams.
They do so much damage, it's nuts. It's like,
that
bam.
makes me love the Deadpool game.
Dude, the Deadpool game's gonna be
Dumpster
awesome.
says you made Tex happy. Your death by her hands will be quick and painless. I love Tex's voice.
Dude.
I wanna know what she looks like underneath that helmet. Put it that way.
I actually have a wallpaper that was released shortly after either season 3 or season 4. She's a ginger.
I know that.
With a star tattooed on her back between her shoulder blades.
Oh, is it? Wait, is it a drawing?
It kind of looks like it was done in like Photoshop or something like that.
Because there's a drawing that I saw of her. It's from the backside.
Yeah.
And you see the star.
And then her helmet's on the bench.
Yeah, that one. That was my wallpaper on my phone for a while.
Oh yeah, it was.
Stop lying.
Oh dude, yeah, they're monsters in bed. Good call, Domino.
Rose of Sharing Cassidy is best ginger.
Sure.
Just saying. Just saying.
Just saying.
I had a big conversation with my friend the other day about Fallout because she just got it and I was talking to her about everything. Nice. And she's like,
tell her which perks to not get.
She's like, yeah, I'm almost to New Vegas. When I was near Boulder City, I got my first companion. I'm like, really? Who'd you get? She's like, I went to 188 Trade State.
I know exactly where this is going.
Face just lit up. I'm like, you got Veronica!
Veronica's hot.
No.
Oh my god.
I showed you that one picture that I found on Tumblr, right?
Yeah, that picture was amazing.
Oh my god. I have to find that. I found it on if any of you guys have
put
Tumblr,
put that in the chat.
I'm trying to find it. If any of you guys have a Tumblr and play Fallout, you have to follow Fallout Confessions because you will be able to connect that so much. I mean, I know I have. Well, pretty much every post that has to do with Veronica, I can agree with it.
Oh, Jesus, did you see the picture that Bethesda retweeted of a guy cosplaying as Dean Domino for Halloween?
No.
It was like the best ghoul costume I've ever seen. I was just like, holy crap! I don't know where he...
God.
Whoops, wrong communicator.
Sorry, when a big picture of Jericho just came up on Fallout Confessions. He creeps me out.
Jericho?
Yeah, do you know who Jericho is?
I guess not.
He's like really bloody and gory. Put it that way.
Is he from the Legion?
Fallout 3.
Jericho.
I'll show you after.
Yeah, because the name's not ringing a bell unless if he works at Paradise Falls. Which, funny enough, I went almost my entire Fallout 3 game without coming across Paradise Falls at all. And
really?
People were like, how did you do that? I guess I just didn't go to the northeastern part of the map yet. Little did I know that's where Raven Rock would be eventually, but I mean, it was just, I never went over there. So it's like, what's this quest arc called It's Strictly Business? I need the achievements for that, and then I found out it's working for slavers, and I'm like, congratulations, Bethesda, you're officially making me hate my life again.
Alright,
because like every single one of their games has like a really distasteful mission in it to make you question your ethics as a human being.
Well, all Fallout games are like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how do you think I felt when I ended up blowing up the Brotherhood of Steel bunker and Veronica ended up leaving me?
I left her at the 38, the lucky 38 when that happened.
I did that too! And I go back there and I recruit her back and she's like, well, seeing as you now have the Brotherhood as a target, make me a target as well. And she walked through the door and I'm just sitting there like, what just happened?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I was working for House and Caesar, I left everybody in the hotel. I didn't want to...
That's a good idea.
Yeah, just working alone to complicate things because I made the mistake of taking Raoul with me when I went to set up the reactor, and of course the entire base turns hostile when you do that.
Yeah.
No amount of sneaking was going to get us out of there. It basically became a huge bloody fight, and Eddie and Raul kept dying. And the genius that I was didn't have my I didn't save before I went there. My last save was several hours before it.
Oh.
So yeah, that was not good times.
That reminds me of when I went to RepCon with Veronica and Eddie, and I didn't save before going into that one building where all the turrets are, where you go to activate the Archimedes machine.
Archimedes machine. Fuck.
And I ended up having to revert back to my previous save, which was several days before in New Vegas.
Yeah, no, it was
I had to redo the whole entire thing where you have to ally the NCR with the Kings. I had to redo that part. Oh.
That took longer than it should have.
I know. I hate the Kings.
I don't. It's not that I don't hate the Kings. I don't like how the NCR was not willing to meet them halfway initially in the beginning. Like the whole thing about not providing food to non-NCR citizens was like, really, guys? I will pay you. I've got the money to do it. I have rap dollars right here. And the fact and the fact they don't give you the option to do that was like, well, that's not going to stop Pacer. And eventually, like, I'm almost done with the NCR's ending. Captain Moore, oh, she's hot. She can tell me what to do anytime. But she wanted me to take Pacer out, and I'm like, oh shit. But then I remembered I never cashed in on that favor the King owed me, and I said, just tell Pacer to F off. And that's pretty much, yeah, and it worked. It got him out of there. Now, the funny thing is, I was already on really good terms with the Great Khans, and she wants me to take out the Khans. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. And it's like, well, Regis said he was okay with working with the NCR, but Papa Khan wasn't. And basically, the only way you could get it to work was to assassinate Papa Khan. I'm like, wow.
I did that.
I ended up doing that too, and I'm like, this is for the greater good.
I remember I made Veronica and Eddie stand outside the room.
I did the same thing.
I made him stand outside the room. I went in, assassinated him in his sleep.
Yep.
And then just ran out of there.
I didn't use the 22 that Moore gave me. I used Christine's Circle of Steel rifle.
I used a anti-material rifle. Just shot him right in the head.
You gotta play Old World Blues and get Christine's rifle. It is unreal how much damage it does, especially if your character's built for sneaking and you took any of the perks that are related to doing critical damage. Like, I can one-shot an Enclave soldier with their power armor. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Come on, Tom, you can do it!
There we go.
What was I gonna say? Just had a mind blank. Dang it. That always happens to me. I say something really important, I'm just like, I forget what I was gonna say.
I forget the point that I was making, but I said if I was smart, I would take a piece of string and wind around. For F's sake.
Crap, I really forgot what I was gonna say. Alright, never mind. It always happens to me, so many times.
Whoops.
In the original version of Fallout 3, the NCR, I know, I heard that too. In the original version of Fallout 3, the NCR were supposed to be the bad guys.
If any of you have actually played the original Fallouts, you know that the NCR were a great bunch of fascists. So when I found out they were going to be in New Vegas, I wasn't particularly happy, because that means, like, great, I got to deal with these guys again. And now, as it seems, between the four options, between Caesar's Legion, the Yes Man, Mr. House, and the NCR seem to be the lesser of four evils, as much as I don't want to admit to it. Because, like, even with the Yes Man taking over, that really kind of leaves a lot of people high and dry, particularly the sharecroppers.
I can't stand Yes Man in New Vegas.
Yeah, and also I really felt bad taking Mr. House out.
Obsidian, I'm 13.
Oh, Matt, why are you... Hey, Matt, how's it going, buddy? What's the poison of... Oh! So,
How do I age?
How do I... Yeah, exactly. Being this far in this game and being a longtime Fallout fan that I am, Fallout 3... I mean, Fallout New Vegas is the Fallout 3 that Black Isle Entertainment never got to make, and I really like it.
Exactly.
So, Matt, what are you high on tonight? Ecstasy?